Sunny Gavaskar in the studio with us. Sunny bhai, they are dry pitches, they are turning pitches, and then there is Firozshah Kotla. You think the Indian batsmen have a lot to worry on this track?
Well, if you have a look at how the pitch played after tea, I don't think they have too much to worry because it seemed to have settled down a little bit. There was when you saw it from the commentary box, there was a sort of a black soil kind of thing that you saw from the commentary box. But as the day wore on, that black part was not to be seen, and maybe I think that means that the pitch is settling down, which actually could be good news for the team that is batting on day 2. Invariably over the years we've seen day 2 has been the best day to bat on Indian surfaces, so it could well turn out to be that. But if you go by that one delivery from Ishant Sharma bowling around the wicket,
which we showed in our highlights as well,
which bounced, I think that is the end from where Mitchell Johnson can cause some problems for the Indian batsman.
Right. So keeping that in mind, and especially like you're saying, it might help the fast bowlers because of the uneven bounce. 231. You think Australia has done decently well?
Very well. I mean, look, any time the last two wickets add more than 100 runs, almost 100 runs, that's a very good response or retort or recovery. And I think Peter Siddle needs to be complimented. I mean, he's shown a big heart the way he bowled in Chandigarh in the first innings when he got 5 wickets, and in the second innings when India were chasing not too many, he and Mitchell Starc made life difficult for the Indians. So yes, I think he's shown a big heart with the ball. Now he's showing a big heart with the bat. And if he carries on, and if Australia get to 260, 270, then India certainly have a fight on their hands.
Right, let's talk about Ravindra Jadeja. I would assume that he was picked into the team after those 2 triple hundreds that he scored. So he was picked as the batsman, now turning out to be the regular bowler.
Yes, I think that's a big plus, because what he's doing is he's giving just a little flexibility to the captain. He's got an option. There's a regular left-hand spinner in Pragyan Ojha, but Ojha and he are different styles. Ojha bowls a little bit slower, Jadeja is quicker through the air, more accurate. And so what it has done is it has given also the spinners a little breather. In case you want to swap ends, you still have a spinner bowling from one end. So, you're not really releasing the pressure at all. And I think that has been the big plus as far as this Indian team is concerned, that they've got in Ravindra Jadeja, a 5th bowler who's not a stopgap bowler, who's there just to stop the runs, but he's also there to take wickets.
Right. Now, if you look at stats, MS Dhoni is the most successful Indian captain ever. But if you also look at stats, he's not very good with the toss. Looking at his toss percentage, only 37% of tosses he's won. And I'm going to ask someone who also captained 47 test matches. Dhoni has done 48. Your toss percentage is close to 50. So you're there. Everyone expects toss to be 50-50, not for MS Dhoni. Any tips how to get that 50-50%?
Well, actually, I met him just as he was finishing off after he lost the toss. Not here, but in Chandigarh. And I said, you should maybe toss the coin a little higher, because he barely tosses it up and doesn't give the coin the chance to twirl in the air. But the other thing is obviously to be able to see what coin you're going to toss up with. If it's an Indian coin, you know pretty much what it's going to be. And the trick is obviously the visiting captain generally keeps calling the same thing if he's going to win. And therefore the trick is to be able to put the coin in such a way that you might be able to there's never a guarantee that it'll land the way you want to, but more chances of it landing the way you want to.
Right. But on a serious note, you mentioned that the second day becomes really good, and MS Dhoni losing those tosses probably would have batted if he won those tosses. So it's helped in hindsight if you look at it?
Yes, I mean, look at it. 3 test matches, he's lost the toss, but he's won the 3 test matches. So I don't think he's going to be too worried. And looking at what Australia finished with 8 wickets down for 230, yes, there was a recovery. But 230 is not a score that would be daunting for a team that has regularly scored and regularly in these 3 matches has had 2 centurions in every innings that they've played. Every test match that you've seen India play, there has been an impact innings, starting with Dhoni's double 100 in Chennai, and then Pujara's double 100 in Hyderabad, plus Vijay's 150 plus, and then Dhawan and Vijay's 150 plus in Chandigarh. So there have been impact innings which have been there. So I don't see that India should be too worried about the situation today.